FlossTube, welcome back. Welcome back to Coffee, Wine, and Stitching Time. I'm Janelle. If you are a new subscriber, new viewer, welcome, 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 and I hope you enjoy this. If you are a returning viewer, thank you, thank you, thank you for coming back. And I've got some exciting news. It's December, and all the things are going to happen. So, okay. I'm a little bit discombobulated, but hey, what's new? And so I've got stuff all over my tables again here, and I've been meaning to just get there and do it and just get it done. And you know, the perfect time, I'm just finding that the perfect time just isn't there. So I just kind of gathered all my stuff around, and let's just get to it. So, Coffee, Wine, and Stitching Time, FlossTube. My channel is about mainly cross stitch. I also crochet, knits, yarn things, fabric things, other things, yeah, just whatever, you know, crafty. I'm crafty. So, yeah, okay, so let's just get started. It's December 1st, right? December. Okay, so my last video, we had the whole issue with snow, and I apologize. It's been like 2.5 weeks since my last video, and I meant to only have it for 1 week, but so I apologize. I'm late, but I'm finally here and I'm doing it, and December 1st is the day I have to do it, right? Right. Okay, so back when I did my last video, it was snowing out, and it wasn't December yet, and I wasn't happy about it. Well, that snow finally melted, and there's no snow. And it's December 1st, and there's still no snow. And I'm just like, oh, I'm happy. And today was actually a pretty warm day today. It was like 50 degrees or something like that out today, so it was so nice. As you can, I did have a hat on earlier, but decided to take that off now. I'll show you it in a little bit, and I'll talk about my whole, what I did later today, what I did earlier today. I'll talk about that later. So, but, okay, so December, I'm gonna do it. I have some Advent boxes, so I'm gonna do some Advent opening in December. I have the Nice List from the Black Needle Society. I have the Floss box from Ymir Almond M&Ms. And I have a Harry Potter box from Forbidden Fiber. So we get to have some things to open every day, and you get to see me every day. So I'm going to make up for those 2.5 weeks that I wasn't around. I am going to come back, and there's going to be a video every day. I'm going to do my best to get that video every day. But so this one's going to be a little longer. All the rest of them will be a little shorter. But yeah, so we'll just kind of hop on in and start with our regular video and get going. So let's start out with our finishes, shall we? Okay, now I'm not sure if I showed you this before or not, and it's not a complete finish, but it is something that I finished a little while ago. And I am going to add this little ribbon to it so it can hang, but I do have to fully finish it. But isn't that just adorable? That was in the Cross Stitch magazine for the holiday ornaments, so I thought that was pretty darn cute. So there's one almost fully finished. See, almost fully finished. All right, I thought that was pretty cute. Then we have, okay, so I had all these plans for November. I had tons of Thanksgiving items that I was gonna do, and I just didn't do them. So I did have 2 finishes. I had the autumn Poutini finish, and remember I had 2 of these. So, and in the last video I said for anybody who's interested in this one, and it has the little buttons in there too, to go ahead and comment on autumn in that video. So I did. I figured out the random generator comment picker thingy mabobby, whatever it was. And the winner of this one that I finished it, so now you can finish it. So this is mine, this is yours, and it's the Poutini Poutini When I Think of Autumn. And the winner is Susan Hill. So I will post the picture. So congratulations, Susan. So I had that finished, and now you get to go finish it yourself. Yay! So I'll be reaching out to you to get your information and where to send that. Okay, then the other finish that I have, so I have 2 other items that I made progress on in November. So instead of doing all the things, I kind of focused on this one. So this one is the Prairie Schooler Autumn Leaves, and I focused on this one right here. And look, I got it done. It's not an FFO, it's not fully finished, but I did get all of the stitching done. So I am pretty impressed with myself on this. And I did it on, let me look at the count here. It's 25 count antique white Lugana. And it turned out so cute. I'm very, very, very pleased. And you know how some people show the backs? I'll even show you the back. Look at it. You know, yeah, some people say that's messy, but I think that's pretty darn good for my skill level. So yeah, so I don't know how I'm gonna finish this yet. I think I'm gonna probably frame it, but I don't know. We'll figure out. So there was that. So that took up a lot of my time. And then the other one that I did catch up on and get caught up is my Maple Lane Part 2. And I don't have a picture of this. This is a Sail Through the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. And it's very wrinkly because I've had in the hoop long. This whole part was clue 1. This part over here was clue 2. Now I do still have back stitching and things to do for it, but yeah, so I got clue 2 done, and I believe clue 3 will come out on the 5th of December, if I remember correctly. So I'm gonna keep that up. That's on my list of things to do, and we'll get to all those in just a moment. Yeah, so those are my finishes. Those are what I've accomplished, and those are actually my whips as well for November. So sorry for shaking the table there. Yeah, so those are my whips for cross stitch. I do have a few items that I did in my progress for my knitting, so I'm going to throw that in here real quick. I went to a little lock-in Black Friday, November 26th or whatever, and it was for Rasta yarn, and they gave us a little bit of Rasta yarn, red and white, so I made this cute little tiny hat. Isn't that kind of adorable? I think it's adorable. So that'll give you a good idea of what size it is. And it's kind of blowing out a little bit there, but put on the side there. I don't know. But yeah. Oh, I know. Lighting's hard, especially at night when you're trying to get stuff done. So I thought that was super cute. Love making the fun little quick gifts. Okay. I also went to a tea party today. And so we have a place in Anoka called the Mad Hatter Tea Room. And this was put on by, it was a little group get-together thing that was put on by one of our local quilt shops, Millie P's. And I bought these tickets, like, I want to say back in June. So we had our Mad Hatter Tea Party today. And so when you go to a tea party, you have to wear a hat. Well, I don't have any of those really cool, other kinds of hats, but I had this hat. So this was my hat that I wore for my tea party today. So isn't that kind of fun? Yeah. So it reminds me of Downton Abbey. So this is called the Lucy Hat by Karina or Katrina. I had the name of it earlier, and now I can't think of what it is, but Spencer, maybe? I can't remember, but it's called the Lucy Hat. So if you're a knitter and you know about Ravelry, it's on Ravelry, and you can go see that. So there you go. There's something I made, and I wore it today for my tea party, so there you go. All right, we'll take that off, and we'll just adjust that. Yep, okay, we're good. Okay, then, all right, more knitting progress. We have, I started another new hat, and this hat is called the Spindrift, and I will post a picture of here. And this is how far I've gotten. So it's starting to come along, and there's cables in it. So the cables, let's try this side of it here. The cables are starting to kind of form a little bit there, so you can see a little bit. But yeah, so I have this. So this is Malabrigo Rasta. The color is Pagoda. It's a nice, really rich burgundy, and I have this awesome pom-pom that I'm gonna put on it. Isn't that just so rich? I love it. So yeah, so there you go. That's my Spindrift hat. Then I don't remember if I showed you this last time or not, but I had a finish. I don't think I did show you the finish. This is called the Volcano Cowl. Ooh, the colors are actually showing up. I think last time it was in midstream and the colors weren't showing up very well. But yeah, so this is held double with sock yarn, and it's called the Volcano Cowl. And if I can get a picture of it. But yeah, so there's the Volcano Cowl. So that, I have yarn left over from that. So we are going to do, I started a hat. And the hat that I'm going to do is called the Ombre Hat. So I started the ribbing. And excuse all of the things hanging out there. So I'm going to start with a brown, and it's going to have all the same colors as the cowl. And it's called the Ombre Sock Hat. If I can find a picture of it. And then after I get that done, if I have yarn left over, I'm going to make a pair of fingerless mitts. So it's kind of a fun little project update there. And then the one other thing that I've made progress on in my yarn funness is my Scandi Cowl. Sorry. So my Scandi Cowl, and I have a picture of this one here because I have the pattern printed out. But let's see here. So here's a picture of the Scandi Cowl. And here is my progress on it. So before, I believe I only had like about to here done, but now I've gotten this far. So I'm moving along. I'm just finished chart 1, and I'm gonna go into chart 2. There's 5 charts. So this is the next chart that I'm gonna go into. So it'll be snowflakes. But yeah, so super exciting. So that's my whips. That's my progress on the whips that I've done in November. So yeah, so I got those all done. Okay, moving on. We're going to talk about haul or special treasures. Okay, so I don't know about you guys, but I like when I see a pattern I buy it. I found a lot of patterns I liked, and I didn't realize how many there were. So there were probably about, I don't know. I think I downloaded about 15, 20 patterns the other day, and I'm like, oh my goodness. So I'm not going to go through every single pattern that I got. That's just going to be a waste of time. But I will show you the ones that are in my plans. So I'll show them to you as I'm going to do them and add them into my plans, into my whips and all that kind of thing. So my haul is greatly reduced right now because I did get my fabric of the month from Be Stitch Me, and so that is, I already have that put away, but I'm sure other people got that. There's if you guys haven't gotten yours yet, plug your ears for about 5 seconds, but there's 2 different colors of blue. I'm in the neutral club and the color club, and one was called Arctic, and the other one, I can't remember the name of it, but it was 2 different shades of blue, and they're both like a brighter blue. So I don't know how I'm going to use those yet, but we'll find out. So I got that. Then I found these cute little buttons. I thought these would be cute for finishing. I did get that with some of my patterns, and then I got some of these too. So there's a couple different pattern things there. And I believe I got these from Primrose Cottage design. Primrose Cottage something. I can't remember the Etsy shop, but that's where I got those from. So we will go ahead and put those down there. Okay. Next, I'm just cleaning out things off of my table here in front of me and making some room. Some other things that I got, and I'm working my way over to the Advent stuff. We're getting there. Everything has its place here. We'll get there. Okay, I feel like I'm rushing because it's late at night and I want to go to bed pretty soon, and I gotta clean this all up again. So I apologize for rushing, but there's just so much, and I shouldn't wait 2 weeks to do it. I should really do it every week, but that would, require scheduling the time and making sure that I'm around to do it and everything like that. And life happens to all of us. So I'm kind of getting a feeling that I'm not always going to be able to do this weekly, but I'm gonna really try, and especially this month, daily, because with the Advent boxes. So we're not there yet, no Advent boxes yet, but I did get some really fun things. I got 3 books with patterns. They just came in the mail today, and one of them, they're Harry Potter stuff. So I have a few friends who are really into Harry Potter, so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna get these books and maybe I'll make some stuff for people. So I have a Harry Potter knitting magic, and this is a scarf. This scarf is super cute. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see it and find it really quick here, but oh my gosh, some of the stuff in here is just stinking adorable. And I'm trying to find it quick. I mean, they have like simple little things like cup cozies in the house colors. But that scarf is, here's like Hogwarts scarf colors. But that other scarf is like the one that, here, I think I found it. Yes, this is called the Wizarding Transportation Scarf. So it has the bus, the broom, the platform. I mean, isn't that just, I think that's adorable. So yes, so that's one book that I have. And, the only reason I knew about this book is because a second book came out, and this one, there's a cowl on the front here that has like I don't know if you can see it, this owl mittens. It has the little lightning bolts, and it has the glasses, and then it has these hats and even the little dolls. So there's some fun stuff in here too. And it was, Target had an awesome special, buy 2 books, get 1 free. So I love Dobby. Dobby, I think, is the cutest. So crochet. Also, I crochet. So here we have crochet for the Harry Potter world as well. So yes, so I've got those books now that I can dig through and find some fun things to do. Okay, so that's it for normal haul. Okay, let's do the advent boxes, shall we? Okay, now there might be some crinkles and things like that happening because this first box, when I came home, I came home and this is what it is. Oops, everything didn't fall out like that though. But here, let's see. So we have this box. So I'm not sure if it came wrapped or anything like that because Chris had opened the box, so I don't know. But there's a floss winder right here, so that's awesome. So I can wind my floss. There's a little tea, Harney and Sons, and it's organic green tea with mint. And there's all of these envelopes here. And I really should have looked for, you know, day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. But I didn't. So, you know, okay, I found day 1. I was just gonna grab a random day and whatever, but I found day 1. I promise tomorrow I'll have day 2 out and ready to go. So, are we ready? Oh, hang on. I need one thing first. Okay. Just in case it washes out, I want to make sure I have something for the background here. So, day 1, Ymir, Stacy, Athena, Zan. Okay, so here's a little history. I got the trick-or-treat box. I couldn't wait on the trick-or-treat box. I don't know I think I told you guys this story, but I opened everything and just tore into it. So I'm going to do my best to go day by day on these, and I'm gonna have really good willpower because if I'm doing the videos, I want you guys to see my first reaction to whatever I'm seeing. And so I will have a little disclaimer here. I got the nice list box and I did open it, but I put everything back in the package and I opened it so fast I don't remember what everything is. There's only like 3 things I remember, but so it's still gonna be exciting. Okay, so here's day 1 for Ymir. Ooh, this is pretty. Okay, this is called Wisteria. And let's see. It has pinks and maybe a little bit of green in there. You can see a little bit of the pink, and it has like green or gray. That washes it out even worse. Let's try this one. Oh my goodness, how did Athena do this? They're so little. There you can kind of see a little bit more of the pink and gray. Oh my gosh, that is really cute. And it's called Wisteria. Oh, it's so fun. So day 1, yay, exciting. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, day 1 for Ymir is in the books. All right, now let's see what we have. Here is my Harry Potter box, and it says a knit and crochet mystery box. So I'm treating this like an advent box. So I'm gonna pull one thing out of here each day. When I open it up, okay, this is what we'll do for day 1. The first thing I see, an advertisement, but whatever. The first thing I see is a project bag. Ah! check that out. It is Mischief Managed, and it's a zipper project bag. It's a really great size for socks or something small. And it looks like it's hand-dyed fabric, which is very, very possible. So, and it's this peachy color, so that color is coming across pretty well. So let's see here. Here we go. Hand-dyed project bag made by Forbidden Fiber Company. These hand-dyed project bags are the perfect place to keep your project and any other goodies. So yeah, so this this box is from Forbidden Fiber, and there's some things that I can see what they are, so we'll do those in the next couple days, but there's all these little bags of things in there, so we'll open one thing each day out of this box as well. So we'll go ahead and put that back in there. Super exciting. Okay, so I know that there's yarn in all of those little bags, and there's other things too, and so it's based around knitting, and I'm sure there's a pattern in there somewhere. So, and this is year 3, so for their box, I didn't know about them before, so it was something that I thought, I didn't know it was year 3. So I might do a little research and figure out what year 1 and year 2 were, just to kind of catch up and see. Okay, I gotta put this somewhere. Okay, there we go. All right, are we ready for the nice list box? Oh, okay, we're gonna pop some more things down here. Just a little adjusting, just a little bit, because the nice list box is a big box. Okay, and I really should have looked, oh, I did kind of do, okay, yes, okay. So, day 1, here we go. I was smart. I separated them into the week so it wasn't so hard to find things. So, here's day 1. It comes in this cute little envelope, or little drawstring bag with a Christmas tree on the back. Okay, and I do remember what this is, and I am super, super, super excited for this one. And so here it is. It is from the Black Needle Society, Season of Love. It's a cross stitch pattern. And there's some finishing materials with it, a little snowflake charm and some ribbon. And this is from Lady Dot Creates. So we have these 2 things. And we also have the little hoop for it to go in. So I am super, super excited about this one. Yeah, so all I need is floss and a needle, and away I go. So yay! Okay, this one might require some attention. Maybe tonight. I don't know. We'll see what time I get everything put away, but it might require some attention tonight. Okay, so those are my 3 advent boxes, and that's the haul that I have so far. Yay! Okay, next. Okay, so we did finishes, we did progress, we did haul, we did advent boxes, we did yarn updates. Let's do plans. Plans for December. Okay, I already talked about my advent boxes, so we've got those going. Those are started. So day 1 here. You might be watching it on day 2, but this is day 1. We'll see how long it takes to upload the video, I guess. Maybe I'll do that maybe I'll work on this while I'm uploading the video. We'll see. But, so my plans for December. I am going to work on the 12 stitches of 12 days of stitching. I think that's what it's called. Oh my goodness. I thought I wrote it down. let me look at my paper real quick, because I thought I did take a couple of notes, but then I may not have taken those notes here. I may have taken those notes somewhere else and just, you know, made it all up. I don't know. But let's see, do I have anything written here? No, I don't. But I believe it's 12 Days of Stitching is what it's called. Hashtag 12 Days of Stitching. And that is with, it's the Black Needle Society. They're the ones overseeing that hashtag. So that's what I'm going to do. Well, so I have projects to do, but I also have 12 Days of Stitching. And what I am going to do for my 12 Days of Stitching, so this is my main thing for the 12 Days of Stitching. I am going to do I have all these other projects on the side that I'm going to work on in December for Christmas and winter. But my 12 Days of Stitching is going to consist of, and I almost got it up here. Here we go. Okay, it is the Christmas sale, Christmas Classic sale by Story Stitches. So, I don't think I can show you all the papers that I have printed out. Oh, this isn't a chart. Let me look. Yes, no, this isn't a chart. So this is, I don't know if you guys have seen this or not, but Story Stitches is a Facebook group, and they have some free stitch-alongs, and they've designed it and hosted it, and I think it's really cool, and I'm loving this one. So this is the framework that they came out with, and there's a lot of people have like all kinds of different things on the top and the bottom, and I'm not really good at mysteries, so bear with me as I go through this process here. So the first one was the Grinch, and he was so stinking adorable. I'm like, okay, I like this. I can do the Grinch. Let's see if here we go. Here's a picture of the first one. So it's the classics. And then the second one was Max. And I'm like, okay, I like this. And so I dug through my fabric, which that's another one of my goals, is to try to use things from my stash. Fabric, floss, whatever I need. If I need to get something else after, you know, and it's just not there. But so far, I sat down last night with all these patterns everywhere, narrowed down the patterns I want to work on this month, and found fabric for all of them except 2. So I'm feeling pretty darn good about that. Okay, so the Christmas Classics sale they used blue fabric they recommended blue fabric, and this, so here's the picture of it again. So here's the blue that they had kind of designated for it, but I found this in my stash. This is Arctic, and it's 14 count by PTP, Picture This Plus, and it's sparkly. So I think this is gonna be amazing, and especially for Christmas classics like the Grinch. And what if Frosty's in here? You know, might have Frosty, Cornelius, something. What are some of the other classics? Who knows? Who knows what's going to be there? But so this is what's going to be my 12 days of stitching. So I'm going to work on this, and I'm going to do it like this, but I'm going to do it right in the middle of the fabric so that I can figure out what I want to do on the top and the bottom. I do have one other problem. Being in the Facebook group, you get to see all these other people's ideas. And one of the ideas I was seeing was somebody's putting random boxes like a tree, and I'm like, oh, that's really cool too. So my 12 days of stitching aren't going to be 12 consecutive days, and it's not going to be every day that a new clue comes out. It's going to be random. And I might do 3 of those days in one day. So, but because there's 12 boxes here, this is my 12 days of stitching for Christmas. exciting. And then I'm not gonna feel so pressured to make sure I do something on every single one of these that I have picked out for my Christmas and winter stitching for December. So I thought that that was kind of a good thing, and I'm not putting too much pressure on myself to do it. So that's it. So that's my 12 days of stitching. Yay! But okay, so like I said, I've got more because that's not gonna fulfill my stitching requirements in December. I can guarantee that. So additional plans for December. Maple Lane. So Maple Lane by Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. That comes out on the 5th, so that will be one of my items to work on, and I'm going to try to keep that one up to date. These are the two that I don't have fabric for. Now this one is Nutcracker Village, and sorry for the glare there, but this is a new collection, maybe you want to call it, Country Cottage Needleworks. This one's called Clara and the Prince. So this is the first one for it to come out, and it's going to be in a whole set and series. So there's going to be, you know, I believe they're going to come out monthly. So I'm going to try to keep up on this, and I do need to find fabric for this one. Then this is another. This one's by Little House Needleworks, and this is Jack Frost Tree Farm, and I have the whole collection here. So this one I also need to find fabric for. So this will be on my plan also. Okay. Now, granted, I'm not gonna get all of this done, but you know, girls gotta have options for stitching. Okay, this next one is a whip, and I don't have very many whips before August. I probably had like maybe 5 items in process, and you know, I did the 13 stitches of Halloween, and then I started some more things in autumn, and now in Christmas. So I'm building a whip collection for my cross stitch. But so this is one I had going before. This one is the Frosted Pumpkin, A Very Merry Christmas Town. So this was a stitch along, and it was a mystery. And remember, I said I have problems with mysteries because sometimes I don't like everything about them. But here was toys. So this was the first clue. And then so we also have a candy shop and then a tree farm. So I'll be working on this also during the month of December. It'd be cool to finish that one. That would be an awesome accomplishment. Okay, I'm gonna hear a little bit of crinkle on this one. This one is, I have the whole collection. I don't remember when I got this or if it was one that I had a while ago, but this is called Christmas, the Branch, and it's Bent Creek Snappers, and it says, "Oh Christmas tree, thy candles shine brightly." So this is a multiple part series also, but I've got the whole collection here. I have all of the threads, and I have all these little snappy deals, and I also went through my stash and found some fabric. It's 32 count linen called Flax, and this is from Snuggle Monkey. So let's see here. It's a lighter color, but yep, there we go. That's a good coloring of it. So yeah, so here's another one. And this one, I don't have the measurements, but I don't think it's going to turn out to be too terribly large. So this one might be something that I could get done. So I don't know, we'll see. You know, so many great plans, right? All right, so this one is, and again, I dug in my fabric. This one I feel, no, this is right. So this one's called Not Even a Moose, and I got this out of a cross-stitch magazine before. And it says, not a creature was stirring, not even a moose. So little cute moose in pajamas. And I found this 14 count Aida. Now this package looks very old, so this might be an antique fabric. I don't know. But yeah, so this is 14 count and it's a green and it looks pretty darn close to that green that's showing there. So I thought that that would be a great one there. Okay, then we've got Santa and Rudolph by Scissor Tail Designs. So there's Santa and Rudolph, Scissor Tail Designs, and those are just some cute little things. And the finished sizes of these are like 3 by 4 and 4 by 4 or something like that. And it's called for 32 count platinum linen, but I've got this piece here that I'm going to use it on. So I think that'll be a fun little thing to do. A couple quick ones to whip out. All right, then we've got, here's 2 of them that I have, and they're gonna go on the same fabric. The fabric that I'm going to use for this one is Hazelwood, 32 count. We need a little. There, that's a pretty good color of it. So there's Hazelwood, and we're going to put Gingerbread Cookie from Little House Needleworks on that. And also Primrose Cottage Stitches Christmas Wishes. And I've got the thread pack for that also. Okay, then this next one I have is called Reindeer and Ribbons from Stoney Creek. I just think that's really neat. And I have a piece, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a 14 count. It's pretty rough and harder, but you know, I think it'll go good because it'll give it that good look for it. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be like an 18 count or a 14 count Aida or 16 count Aida. So there's another one. Then the next one is, and I'm gonna do this one on Vintage by Be Stitch Me, and this one is 16 count Aida Vintage. This was in one of my neutral colors, and this is going to be Have a Cup of Cheer by Cherry Hill Stitchery. So I thought that was cute. Then we have the Just Cross Stitch magazine, and I have 2 things picked out in here. One of them is, let's see, the Dasher Dancer Prancer Vixen, and I'm going to do it on this red. And this is another Aida fabric. Not really sure. All this fabric I'm pulling out of my stash. So, and then here's the other one. This one's called Warm Winter Wishes, or Cocoa Hot something, and I'm gonna do it on this 14 count Aida Antique White from Snuggle Monkey. So yes, okay, so there's a couple things in there. Then, okay, this next one I can't show you because it's a free chart of some sort, but it came from Blue Ribbon Designs. It's called Red Birds for Peace. I'm going to do it on this navy blue, and I want to say this is probably 18 count or maybe even 20 count Aida. Let's see if I can. There you go. That's what it is. It's pretty cute. Okay, then the next one I have this, yeah, I've got 3 things I'm going to do this one on. So I have this 18 by 30 roll of Timeless Gray. Kind of hard to see, but that's pretty close right there. Timeless Gray Ada 14 count. And I'm going to do the Christmas Vacation quote from New Dream Stitch. So it's when Chevy Chase is going all crazy and he says, we're going to have the happiest Christmas since Bing Crosby tap danced with, and when Santa squeezes his down that chimney tonight, he's going to find the jolliest bunch of this side of the nut house. So I probably shouldn't be showing that. Oh well. Okay. There you go. That's what that is. Oops. Okay. And then we also have Merry Christmas by my pile sliding Cherry Hill Stitchery. I thought he was just cute. And then we have Frosty's Bed and Breakfast by Cherry Hill Stitchery as well. Okay, so there. We'll put that there. Adjust the pile so it doesn't fall all over the floor. Okay, this next one. I'm starting this in honor of Vicky. And I don't know if Vicky knows that I'm starting this in honor of her, but I am. Let me just adjust my camera. It looks like it moved a little bit. Sorry about that. So I don't know if she knows that I'm starting. I think I told her, but I don't know. Anywho, she had a poll about finishing one of her charts in the next year, and I actually voted for this one, and I said, if you do this one, I'm going to do it with you. So I ordered it and I got it, and I think it is so stinking adorable. This is called Christmas Moose by Panna. Isn't that just, oh my gosh, he is so stinking adorable. I love it. So I want to start that. Now obviously I'm not going to finish that one because that's a big one. Here's another big one. And that has the whole kit with it and everything, so I don't need to worry about any fabric. Okay, this next one is 14 count Night Shadow Opalescent from Vintage Needle Arts. And again, this is from my stash. And that's actually pretty close. I don't know if you can see the sparkle or not. But what I'm going to do on this one is, it's called Winter Wonderland, and it's from, now I don't know how to say this. I'm just gonna say stick muster. It's Historique Stick Muster, and it's called Winter Wonderland. Isn't that just amazing? Now I haven't picked out the floss for this yet. I'm kind of hoping that there might be some really cool things that I open up in Ymir's box that I can use this for. So I think that is just lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, so here's another one. This one is 14 count Nutmeg Opalescent. It's a little darker than what you're seeing here. There we go. Kind of see it a little bit there. Oh, here, let's try this one. That's a little better. Yep, so that's Nutmeg. And Nutmeg, I am going to put the Naughty List on from Cherry, right? Is this Cherry Hill again? Yes, Cherry Hill Stitchery. I think that's really cute. So this one, it says, it's all fun and games until Santa checks the naughty list. And it's in the shape of a Christmas tree. So it's a cute one. All right, then, only a couple more. Then I have this Cactus 14 count Ada. And let's see if, it's a pretty good green there. It's a little darker than, it's coming out a little more limey than what I don't know. It's called Cactus. It's a light green. And I have two patterns that I'm going to stitch on that one. And these are from the Historical Sampler Company. One of them is Let It Snow. And the other one is Reindeer in Love. So yeah, so I thought those were fun. And that's the end of my bag. That's everything. So I've got a good little mixture here of stuff here. So yeah, so those are my plans. Those are all my whips. Those are everything. So now going forward for the month of December. Oh, wait, I have two more. I have to unbury them really quick. Oh my goodness, because I stayed up late last night, and I figured since I stayed up past midnight, I could go ahead and start one of my other ones. So let me unbury it here because I got it all buried now. But so I don't know if you guys saw my Instagram post earlier or not, but this one is Jingle All the Way by the Scarlet House. And this is what it looks like, how they have it stitched. And the called for colors are a Belle Soy Mahogany and a Belle Soy Icing. But I'm using DMC. And they also suggest using a 36 count swamp linen. I'm not doing that either. I am using, let's see here, 321 DMC and S712 DMC. So this is going to be my snowflakes, and this is the writing. And I suppose I'll take it off of the Q-stamp. It'll be easy to put back on. So this, I think these will show up nicely on here. So I have Jingle All so far. So I have The Way Left and the snowflakes. So yeah, so I've already made progress in my December. So here's my December 1st progress stitching. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, then I've got one more in here. And I have enough of that fabric, and I'm sure it's like a 14 count. It's that rough or very organic rough Aida. So I have the Jingle All the Way, but I also have Welcome sampler from Tiny Modernist. So that one I'm going to go use that one on here too. And I have the called for colors, or not called for. I randomly picked things out of my stash. I have a 986 green. Let's see here. One, I think, anchor. Yeah, it's a white anchor. I have a brown, 839 for the tree trunks, 937 and 934 for the greens, and then another red, 498. So let's hold these up here so you can see. So I have 3 different greens. There we go. And I'll hold it next to, it's gonna go on there. So I think that'll be a good little thing for welcome sampler. So yeah, so okay, for real now, those are all of my things. Those are my December plans. The 12 days of stitching. I'm just gonna hashtag everything 12 days of stitching, just because. But the official 12 days of stitching will be those 12 boxes, however they're arranged on that fabric for the Christmas Classics Stitch Along sale. with story stitches. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for that. So yeah, so going forward, plans. Now that we're like all back on track again. Now we've seen all of the projects. I'm going to make some project bags because I have lots of projects here and I don't have bags for them. So I got to make some more project bags. And then I'm going to stitch too. I'm going to stitch all these things, all of them. I'm going to work on my Scandi Cowl for knitting. I'm going to, the two hats are just kind of, you know, here and there, kind of easy knitting. But I think that one chunky hat, the spindrift one, that one I think I can get finished. And then I want to get back to working on my slice sweater as well. So when I get to a certain point so I can get some help on finishing that in January. And then, so every day, also my plans in December, I'm going to open up the advent boxes. So I have Ymir's floss, I have the nice list, and I have the Harry Potter mystery knit and crochet box, and then we'll open something from there every day. So there we go. I hope that you guys enjoyed yourself. I don't have anything else today. Susan Hill, make sure you reach out to me if you haven't already reached out to me, so I can get that information, get your mailing information, so we can get this chart to you in the autumn. When I think of autumn, Puccini. So yeah, yay. Okay, that's it. That's all I've got. That's December. I think we're good for December, and you know, yeah. All right, have a great night, everybody, and it is probably about 10 o'clock or so, so maybe in a couple hours I'll do the day 2 video, and maybe they'll both be there for you to watch right away. Who knows? We'll find out soon. But anywho, maybe we'll do it tomorrow, because then I might have some stitching progress. We'll do that. I think I'll stitch instead of doing the video. So, but yeah, okay. Have a wonderful night, day, December 1st, December 2nd, whenever you see this, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.